Do you feel nervous when you go to a supermarket in a foreign country? Do you run away when the cashier asks you a question?
Stop guessing prices and pointing at things. Today, we are going to teach you how to survive the grocery store with confidence.
Welcome back to Fluent Flow. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. And today, we are on a mission. Our fridge is empty.
Completely empty. Even Oliver is hungry. Listen to him.
Okay, Oliver, we are going now.
In this episode, we will walk through the entire supermarket, from the entrance to the checkout.
You will learn essential vocabulary like aisle, receipt, dairy, and how to pay without panicking.
This is a comprehensive guide for beginners. We will speak slowly and clearly.
Grab your reusable bags. Let's go shopping.
Okay, we're at the entrance. The sliding doors open automatically. Whoosh!
First decision. Do we need a cart or a basket?
A cart, or a trolley in the UK, is the big metal thing on wheels. You push it.
A basket is the small plastic container you carry in your hand.
Look at your list, Jack. Is it long?
Yes, it is huge. We need milk, eggs, vegetables, meat, and cat food.
Then we definitely need a cart.
Uh-oh, the carts are locked together.
Don't panic. In many countries, you need a coin to unlock the cart.
Ah, I have a coin in my pocket. I insert the coin and click. The chain unlocks.
Great. Now we're rolling.
Important vocabulary. To push the cart. Do not drive the cart. We say push.
And try not to crash into other people.
The first section in most supermarkets is produce.
Produce means fresh fruits and vegetables. Everything here is grown on a farm.
It smells so fresh here. I need 5 apples.
Jack, look at these apples. They look ripe.
Ripe means ready to eat. If an apple is green and hard, it is unripe.
And if it is brown and soft?
Then it is rotten. Do not buy rotten fruit.
How do we buy them? Do we pay per apple?
Usually no. We pay by weight. The price is per kilo or per pound.
So we need to put the apples in a plastic bag and put them on the scale.
The scale measures the weight. Beep! It prints a sticker or label.
I stick the label on the bag. Now the cashier knows the price.
I also need bananas. A bunch of bananas.
A bunch is a group of bananas connected together.
Produce vocabulary is colorful. Peppers, onions, potatoes.
Don't forget the leafy greens. That means lettuce, spinach, and kale. We have our veggies. Now we move into the center of the store.
This area is divided into aisles.
An aisle is the walkway between the shelves.
Excuse me, Emma, where is the pasta?
Look at the signs hanging from the ceiling. Aisle 4 says pasta and rice.
Okay, let's go to aisle 4.
Wow, there are so many options. The spaghetti is on the top shelf.
And the tomato sauce is on the bottom shelf.
And the expensive brands are usually at eye level. That is a marketing trick.
I need a can of beans and a jar of olives.
Remember the containers: a can, metal, and a jar, glass.
Also, a box of cereal.
Be careful, Jack. Don't drop the glass jar.
Oops, almost.
If you can't find something, you can ask an employee.
Excuse me, where can I find the peanut butter?
That is the perfect phrase. Where can I find? Brrr, it is cold here. We are in the dairy section.
Dairy includes milk, cheese, yogurt, and butter.
I need a carton of milk.
Make sure you check the expiration date.
Good point. In English, we often see best before or use by.
Best before 2026. Okay, this one is fresh.
If the date is past, the milk is expired. It might be sour.
Yuck, sour milk is terrible.
Now let's go to the meat counter or butcher.
You can buy meat pre-packaged in plastic trays, or you can order it fresh.
I would like 500 grams of ground beef, please.
Or 2 chicken breasts, please.
And finally, the most important item for our house,
Cat food.
aisle 12, pet supplies.
Oliver wants the expensive brand, salmon flavor.
Into the cart it goes. Our cart is full. We have everything. Now the final challenge, the checkout.
We have 2 options, the cashier, a real person, or the self-checkout, a machine.
Let's go to the cashier today to practice conversation.
We put our items on the conveyor belt. That is the moving black rubber belt.
Don't forget to put the divider bar after your items so the cashier doesn't mix them with the next customers.
The cashier says, "Hello, did you find everything okay?"
I answer, yes, thank you.
She scans the items. Beep, beep, beep.
Then the dreaded question, paper or plastic?
She is asking about the bags.
I say, neither. I have my own reusable bags.
Good for the environment.
Then she asks, do you have a loyalty card?
A loyalty card gives you points or discounts.
I say, no, I don't.
The total is $85.50.
How would you like to pay? Asks the cashier.
You can pay with cash, bills and coins, or card.
Card, please.
I insert my card into the terminal.
Or you can tap your card if it is contactless. Beep.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
A receipt is the paper proof of purchase.
We did it! We survived the supermarket.
We bought healthy food and cat food, and we practiced English.
Now we need to go home and cook all this food.
But wait, do you know the verbs for cooking?
We bought eggs, but do you know how to boil, fry, or poach them?
Buying food is step 1. Preparing it is step 2.
You don't want to burn your dinner.
Now that you have the groceries, you need to learn kitchen verbs.
Click here to watch our cooking vocabulary episode. It is appearing on your screen right now.
Go click it. Let's get cooking.
See you in the kitchen. Bye!